Okay, the last thing on circles is inequalities of circles. So you can have two types. You can have an inequality where you have x squared plus y squared is less than the r squared, and that represents the region inside the circle. And you can have x squared plus y squared is greater than r squared, and that'll be outside the circle. So if you remember from shading any other kind of equations, you shaded one side of the line, in this case a curve, or the other. So inside when it's less than, outside when it's greater than. Example 4 says, write a circular model. It says cell phone tower services a 10-mile radius. You get a flat tire that's 4 miles east and 9 miles north of the tower. So let me give you a picture of that. So here's your 10-mile circle. And here's the center. So you're 4 miles to the east, so you might be going this direction, might be here, and then 9 miles north. So you're going to be somewhere inside or outside that circle, it looks like. Don't know exactly. But we got to find out. Are you in the tower's range? So we got to find the radius from your center to your space, that your distance that is 4, 9. Is that inside that radius of 10? Well, just as we did before, we're going to find out if this value is inside that region. And again, when we're shading inside, I showed you up here, it's x squared plus y squared is less than r squared. So my equation here is going to be x squared plus y squared less than the r squared. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so we're doing the distance formula again with x and y. Origin 0, 0, and the other point is going to be 4, 9. So distance formula. Again, I have 0, 0, and 4, 9. I'm not going to write those, but I have 0 minus 4 squared plus 0 minus 9 squared. That equals the r. Or actually, not equals. Sorry, it is less than r. Okay. So 4 squared is 16. 9 squared is 81. Okay, this is on a square root. And that turns out to be 97. Square root of 97. So square root of 97, is that less than the 10 of r? R's 10 in this, because they told you a 10-mile radius, right? Well, what's the square root of 97? Well, you know it's less than 100. So, and square root of 100 is 10. So this number, this square root of 97, is less than 10. This is true. Your phone call will go through because you're inside the 10 miles. So I'll try some more examples for you. All right, so let me do one more of these problems for you with inequalities. We're in the circle inequalities paper, which should be your homework. The last one is called delivery. It has an appliance store claims to provide free delivery up to 100 miles from their store. Your house is 75 miles east and 70 miles north. So again, the picture, here's there's a store, and the radius is 100 miles. So you being 70 miles north, 75 miles east, and 70 north, are you in or outside that delivery range? So your distance should be less than the radius of 100 miles. So again, here's your equation. This is for the circle. Y squared less than the radius squared. You're going to be inside for free delivery. Okay, so again, as always for these, it's a distance formula and the radius of 10, or I'm sorry, 100, the origin 0, 0 again. So here we go, square root of, you always use 0 first, 0 minus, now it's 75 east, that's the x squared, plus 0 minus 70 north, that's the y squared. Is that less than the 100 miles? Well, the zeros are all gone here, so we're stuck with square root of 75 squared plus 70 squared. Is that less than 100? All right, so I have to go to the calculator for this one. So 5625 and 70 squared, I can do that in my head, 4,900. Oops. Is that less than 100? So I add those up, and then take the square root So adding that together. Okay, so right here, I know it's 10,000. It's more than 10,000. The square root of 10,000 is 100. And so therefore I'd be right on the line. But this is more than 10,000. So when I take the square root of that, all I know is that's more than 100. So my number, I don't know the exact value, you can, if you need to know it, but it's going to be more than 100. So it's not, so, it's 100 plus, a little bit more. It's not less than 100, so they're not going to come to my house. I'm not getting a free TV. I'm not getting a free delivery from my TV. All right, folks, you'll have these for the rest of your homework, the first three. All right, good luck.